What's up, y'all? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. So in case this is your first time here, my name is Chris. It's so nice to meet you. And to all of my longtime followers, thanks for coming back, y'all. Alright, so it's been a minute since I have done a hair update. I think the last one was my 5-year natural hair update. I'll post like a little picture or a clip of that here. But it's been a long time, and I've gotten a couple questions as to like what I've been doing, because my hair literally, it has significantly grown out since that update. And it's kind of weird because I noticed it growing out a lot faster, probably around September-ish. And I haven't done anything to cause that. Like I told y'all in my last update, I have really kind of been over worrying about my hair and, you know, trying to figure out how to fix things and all that stuff, and eating certain things and taking certain vitamins and stuff. I've kind of been over the whole thing. So I haven't done anything special, y'all. Like, I kid you not. The only thing that I think is significantly different, I guess this year versus 2016 and 2017, is I'm eating meat again. But other than that, y'all, like, for real, I haven't really done anything. I don't even really have a regimen. Like, I wash my hair whenever it needs to be washed, usually about once or twice a week still. I've been able to go like further towards the 1 week mark though, ever since my scalp cleared up from all the flakes and stuff that I was having. I get questions asking like what I'm using and stuff like that. I'm using a lot of Devacurl lately. Like, Devacurl works so well for my hair, like it's like insane. I've been using them for years now. So Devacurl is in rotation for show. I'm also using Fantasia IC. I also like Jane Carter Nourish and Shine. Dove Dermacare is still in rotation on days when I feel like I really need to take care of my scalp in particular. Grapeseed oil is back in the mix, but like really simple. Like, I've been keeping it really simple. I don't have any tips as to how to get your hair to grow really fast because I haven't done anything in particular. I don't wear protective styles. I don't wear wigs or weaves or extensions or anything like that. My hair is out all the time unless I put it under a hat, or like I'm too lazy to take my twists out, and then, you know, I'll put like a scarf or a hat on to cover it. I use my blow dryer. I cut my hair about every 6 to 8 weeks right now, like the sides. I've trimmed the top only a couple times. I think I trimmed it a couple weeks ago. Right before my last cut at the barber, I trimmed the top of my hair. But last year I had Pete cut it, I think 3 times with the clippers, but I haven't had him do that in quite a while. I've even picked up the flat iron a couple times. Actually, for my last trip to the barber, what I did was I was trying to figure out a way for me to get my hair in a blown out, straighter state so that it's just easier for him to cut it. So what I decided to do was I twisted my hair up and I just lightly ran my flat iron over my twist. And y'all, it stretched my hair out so fast. And my flat iron was literally on the same setting that it was when I flat ironed like forever ago, which was very, very, very low heat. Okay, and it just, whoop, that was just enough to get my hair to where it needs to be to get cut. So yeah, y'all, I'm honestly not following any rules or anything like that. I've just been paying attention to what she needs and when she needs it, and kind of like responding accordingly. I know that sounds kind of crazy because, you know, for the longest time I've been on this hair journey. I've been on a hair journey forever, it seems like. And, you know, I would usually have some sort of way of going about my hair. But I've always kept it simple. So, I mean, right now I'm just like even more simple than I already was. But yeah, I mean, it's just me cutting my hair. And I've already said this before, but me cutting my hair was like the best decision for me. It's opened my eyes to a whole different way of looking at how I take care of my hair, and what to worry about and what not to worry about. So one of the main questions that I get regarding my hair is, has the shedding stopped? So I'm always nervous to answer this question because it is just so, you know, but I want to say yes. I want to say it stopped enough for me to stop worrying about it. So yeah. And I'm just going to say thank you, Jesus. because it's been a long journey, okay? As far as like my cycle and stuff, like that whole timing thing, because you know I was saying that it was shedding more before I would start and stuff like that, it still kind of seems like it creeps up more around that time. I don't know, y'all, okay? Like, again, I have tried to just not worry about it anymore because, ugh, whatever. And I've talked to several of you on social media about what my doctor wants me to do about my cycle to get that under control. One of the things is like Mirena. She wants me to try Mirena, and I'm just like not down for that because I already know my body does not handle medicine and hormones and birth controls and stuff like that very well. And I just think that I'm better off without. So I have to figure out a different route. What I wanted to do was get a uterine ablation, but she said that I'm a little bit young for it, and she doesn't feel confident in telling me that it's going to work 100% because of my age. So she wants me to be a bit older, like 5 years older, before we actually go through with something like that. So for right now, I'm just going to have to deal. So I do get some questions asking if I'm going to keep my hair cut, if I'm going to grow back out and stuff like that. And I've responded with, I'm totally keeping my hair cut in some sort of tapered shape for the long haul. Simply because, y'all, it is so much easier for me to maintain my hair. Like I mentioned, my boys are doing extracurricular activities. Micah's doing travel baseball. And I honestly do not feel like being bothered with having a full fro. I think for me, it gives me the best of both worlds because I can have some length on top if I desire to, but I don't really have to worry about maintaining the sides too much other than getting them cut. When my hair does grow out like it is now, like I'm due to go to the barber in a few weeks, or actually I think I might be at 6 weeks now. It's coming up, but I usually just handle my sides with a sponge. I've been doing that ever since I cut my hair back in last March. I use a hair sponge, and I've had no problems with maintaining my shortest hair with that. One thing I've actually noticed, and I don't really think about it a lot, but when I do think about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is fantastic. So since I cut my hair, I noticed that I don't even worry about my problem areas anymore. So meaning, if you've been following my journey, you know that I have certain areas of my hair that have never gotten their life together, okay? Ever since I was relaxed, I always had, like in the back right here, this area right here, y'all, you probably can't tell right now, but this area literally does not grow in thick. It never fills in. So when my hair is longer, especially when it's straight, it looks like I have a hole in the middle of my hair in the back. And it is beyond frustrating because what I would have to do is cut the rest of my length to meet the area that was just not growing in. And I do not know why I have an inverted V in the back of my head. Maybe it's just a trait that's been passed down to me from generation to generation. I don't know. But it's a pretty frustrating trait, okay? Since I now wear my hair cut close back there, I don't even think about it. Like, I don't even think about it. I forgot about it until I sat back and reflected. I do not miss trying to blend the back portion of my hair to look like there's no hole there and all of that stuff. So it has definitely given me more confidence in that regard. Also, my edges, although they are back now and stuff, okay, they grew back in, y'all. Y'all see that? Thank you, Jesus. I know if you've been following my journey that I have never had the thickest edges. Like, it was really hard for me to camouflage that if I wore like a certain twist out, and even if I wore my high puffs and stuff like that. But now that I have my hair cut in a taper cut, it blends in so well that I literally forget that I have that issue. Alright, y'all, so I know I'm all hype and stuff in this video, but it's been a long time since I've like sat down and talked to y'all. So forgive me for being a little bit excited. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's been all roses and stuff, okay? So now, when I first cut my hair, once I finally got the right cut, so what was that? It wasn't the first cut, because y'all know that I had to go shorter because it was still not acting right because my hair was still shedding. That next cut, once I got that next cut, things were like smooth sailing, like for real, like the maintenance and everything was just working. And I would say up until about September, October, November, December, when my hair started to get its life together at the top and start to grow in, things changed for me. Ooh, it got dark. It's dramatic effect. Things changed for me in a sense of how I started to feel about my hair getting longer. Now, I've always mentioned here on this channel that I have always preferred my hair kind of like on the shorter end. That's just a personal preference of mine. Like, I have had longer hair, I've had medium hair, I've had short hair, and I've had really short hair. And y'all, like, I don't know what it is, but every time my hair starts to get toward the medium length, I'm kind of like, oh, I wish it was shorter. I miss it when it was shorter. And I just may be one of those people that just prefer my hair to be shorter. So it's so weird because in my 5-year update video, I was saying like, I was going to try to see what my hair would look like if I get it to like 6 to 8 inches. And I was thinking that 6 to 8 inches was probably ideal for me. Right now, I don't think I want it to get any longer than, I want to say 6 to 8 inches. And that might be too long for what I'm trying to do with my hair. I don't know though. So don't hold me to those numbers or anything like that, especially if we get to the end of the year and the end of next year and my hair is still like this. Okay, y'all know what's going on. Don't get too caught up in that, okay? I surely am not. I currently am at like 7. I'm at like 7. I think certain areas are obviously shorter. Like along the sides are shorter. Y'all, I kid you not, I do not wish to grow her any larger or any longer. And the reason is I kind of feel like, although I like the twist outs and stuff like that, the maintenance is kind of getting on my nerves, okay? Like, I now have to twist, if I'm wearing a twist out, I have to twist her every night. Simply because it just does not look as fresh the next day. Now, back in the day, I was able to go like multiple days in a row without retwisting, and I liked the look of what my hair was doing each day. Day 2, day 3, day 4, and so on. It's just different now. Now, I don't know if it's because my hair, after it fell out and came back in, it's just a little bit different as far as the fineness of it, and it just doesn't hold on to a shape as well. Or was, but I definitely have to retwist her nightly right now if I want her to look her best the next day. That is very frustrating because I'm not about that life, okay? Also, with longer hair comes the SSKs that I've recently started getting again. I had no SSKs for the longest time, it seems like, okay? But as soon as I hit like that 6-inch mark, it was like, SSK, here you go. Remember me? We still coming here. We still here. Okay. And I'm like, not a fan of y'all. The 2-in-1s. Y'all remember the 2-in-1s? Yes. So we're back in that territory and I am just not here for it. At least not right now. I don't know. Also, I have like this little pet peeve with the wind. Okay. So I have never been a fan of the whole wind in hair thing. You know how like that's supposed to be all hot and sexy and stuff like that. Like you want the wind blowing through your hair. I'm like, okay, y'all, I have never been a fan of that. Ever, okay? Maybe it's because, like, even when I was relaxed, anytime the wind would blow my hair, it would just get so messed up and, like, never lay flat and everything like that. And now that I'm natural, when the wind blows through my hair will get stuck in that position and just twist out, jack, wash and go to be moving. But twist out be just kind of a mess, okay? So, the longer my hair gets, the more wind is blowing through the hair and the more frustrated I am walking outside, and I'm just boiling inside because I know that as soon as I get through that door, my hair is going to be a mess. Also, just a personal preference and note for me, the feeling that I had when my hair was a bit shorter, I was just really carefree and I felt really confident, and hair was literally like one of the last things on my mind, okay? And I really enjoyed feeling like that. It was just different. And I big chopped before, y'all know, like I big chopped to go natural and stuff, but it was just different last time. And I don't know if it was just because I had done it after going through hair loss or what, but I just felt more confident. So now I still feel confident, but I'm just not as in love with my hair as it's getting longer. So weigh in if y'all ever experienced anything like this. Did you listen to yourself and go for the style that you felt most confident in? Or did you hold on to the style that you were wearing because somebody else liked it or whatever? I'm just thinking back to the vibe I had and the feeling that I had, and I just felt better. It's weird. I felt better. So I know this might be a touchy subject for some, but you know, I am married and I do care what my husband thinks about my hair. So I've tried to like hint around to him and just to try to see like what length he prefers on me. He's always been supportive. Like he has never like not been supportive of whatever I want to do with my hair. So Ty, I mean, he is hard to read when it comes to my hair because he be flirting no matter what, okay? So, I mean, he was flirting when it was falling out. He's flirting now that it's growing out. He's a good man, okay? For real though, I definitely want to make sure that whatever I'm rocking, he's happy with as well. I might have to do some more digging with him, okay? I'm sitting here trying to think like his reactions to certain hairstyles and stuff like that, and he's kind of like consistent. So, okay, why gotta be so complicated? I was talking to Ty about maybe doing the whole cutting my hair for the summer, like the late spring and summer, and then letting it grow throughout the fall and winter, and then kind of like repeating that cycle. And he was kind of like on board with that. Like, so I think that might be something that I could consider doing, because right now I think that this is probably a good length to stop for a while, because I can do everything that I need to do with her, to be honest. I can, if I want to flat iron her, I think that I'd have a decent style. I can twist her, I can do a braid out, which I don't really care to do a braid out. I'm pretty sure I can braid her. I can do rollers, I can do bantu knots, I can do wash and go. So I have enough hair to do whatever I want with her. But yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed hanging out today. If so, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you all very soon in another one. Take care.
Be sure to check out my channel homepage and our new channel, The Wind Down with Chris and Ty, for lots more to watch.